If it is not serving any purpose, it is not a law. Once these three are met, all the three conditions, then scientific research is done on it. To prove that whether this is constant all the time, it was there in the past, it is now, and it will remain forever. And third, what is the third one? Is it serving any purpose on this universe? It is a law. Now that is law of attraction. It means it is a law, it's a proven scientific law. And what does that law say? Anybody open Google and type what is law of attraction and read that statement. Let's see fastest figure first. You want to
Attraction is a new thought spiritual belief that positive or negative thoughts being positive or negative experiences into a person's life.
There's little confusion. Anybody has a better version of this one? Okay, read. Sit down, thank you. Copy pasted. Same, I don't want. Other versions you have? Yeah.
The law of attraction is a philosophy suggesting that positive thoughts bring positive results into person's life.
Positive thoughts bring positive results in a person's life, and negative thoughts bring negative results in a person's life. And this has been documented and proven. There is a movie, complete movie. The name of the movie is The Secret. Has anybody watched that movie? It's on YouTube, The Secret. The story, if you don't understand English, Hindi, it's there in Telugu also. Sit down. The Secret is the name of the movie. Please watch it. It's hardly an hour, not even 1 hour. The movie, videographer is doing a great job. Nice. You will not believe most of the things that happen in your life because you invite them. Nothing happens when you don't invite them. You would have noticed that everybody in your colony is having common cold, sardi. You are going to college, coming and nothing is happening. One day you start fearing, everybody is having cold. Do you think I will also have cold? I think I will also have cold. Next morning you will have cold. That's law of attraction in action. People who are afraid of accidents are the people who have the maximum accidents. Because they're constantly thinking, I will have an accident. And what do they say? The universe will say, Tathastu. An accident. Some people know that they are not good looking. That's the reason they are like that. Some people believe that they are not intelligent. No matter how much they study, they will remain dumb because they believe they are dumb. Universe will only say Tathastu. Some of you know that you are time wasters. You know that you are a time pass. That's the reason you are a time pass. Not because you are actually a time pass. Universe is like mirror. You look in the mirror and make an expression, it will give you back the same expression. So what are you telling to your universe? That you are a good person, you are a useless person, you are an intelligent person, you are a sharp person, you are a failure. What? That is exactly who you are. No one can change you if you don't change yourself. And this law is known as law of attraction. Please read it, it will really change your life. It changed my life. That's the reason you would have noticed I do not say any negative word to anybody. Have you ever heard even one wrong word coming from my mouth? No. I will sugarcoat it in alphabets. Something I will do. Because I cannot say it. If I say it will happen because you are like my kids. And I know that I have a higher spiritual authority to say it. If I say it's going to happen. So I will not say. That's the reason I am blessing you. I have blessed each and every one of you at least 50 times since morning. By saying God bless you. Because I mean it from here. And God will bless all of you. Okay, now let's move on. And God bless you also. So far we learned what do we do as Toastmasters. We also learned how do we do it. Not in detail. How does it work? We have seen. This one is half arrow. How does it benefit you? We have just touched. What should you do? We have not done so far. So how do we do this? Any idea what do we do in Toastmasters? Only one active Toastmaster, right? Anybody has attended any meeting in Toastmasters? You? Acha, Chota Bhim has done. So how many meetings?
2 meetings.
2? Wow, you're already a Toastmaster?
No, sir.
Okay, you're already super confident. Okay. So a Toastmaster meeting is done in an interesting way. Yeah, come on in. Come sunflower. That's the sunflower. So in a regular Toastmasters meeting, there are some roles, okay? How many of you have a starting problem that when someone will say, let's do something or let's talk on the stage or let's give a presentation, you have a starting problem? Anybody has that? Starting problem you don't want, now you have starting problem, you can't lift your hand. You chotu girl there, in the center, stop looking at boys, look at me. You have a starting problem, ma? No? If I ask you, you will start doing anything? Instantly? Pakka? Lovely, I like that confidence. So for everybody who has a starting problem, there is a role in Toastmasters which is known as SAR. What is SAR? Sergeant at Arms. Now this is that person who comes in a meeting, gets on the stage and says, good morning everybody. Today we are going to have Toastmasters meeting number 100. Before we begin, let me set up some ground rules. So this is that person who will come and start speaking to the crowd and start the first person to start the meeting. Anyone who wants to break this fear of getting on the stage and talking before everybody, first person to talk, should do this role. The role is very simple. This person will come and tell these are the 3 rules of Toastmaster. We do not talk about sex, religion, politics. When any speaker is talking, do not move. Third, keep your cell phones off. With this, I announce meeting number 100 on. Ta, khatam, he's gone. Is it difficult? No. But is it difficult? Yes. Why? Because you are the first person doing it. Everybody else is like, yay! The moment this person goes, the next person comes on the stage and the role of this person is approximately 1 to 2 minutes only. But the first person on the stage is that guy. The starter, the beginner. A leader is that person who will get up and say, I will do. Did you notice whenever I'm having trouble, some of you start running and helping me? And some of you sit over there like this and look at me, haan kar leta buddha. Those people who quickly run and start helping me are these go-getters. The next role is known as PO or presiding officer. I'm not giving you full forms, learn it in the meeting real when you join. Presiding officer is that person who will come and interact with the audience. Say everybody, good to see you in meeting number 100. What an achievement. So today in our meeting we have around 5 to 6 guests. So let's introduce our guests. So Ma, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Great. So these are all the Toastmasters that we have. Welcome to our meeting. I hope you have fun in the meeting today. So let's take the meeting forward. So this person will come and start interacting with the audience. Is it tough? Yes. Is it tough after becoming a Toastmaster? No. Why? Because you learn how to interact with people and this can take 2 to 5 minutes. This is what a good speaker should do. But because you are not already a good speaker, we teach you in small. You can't eat the whole biryani at one go, no? So take one small bite, learn how to start and then go, then learn how to interact with people and say good morning to everybody. Once these 2 are done, usually the next roles anybody will take is a timer role. There are 3 other roles that you can take. The timer role. What do you think is a timer's role? This person will come, sit in the front somewhere, hold 3 flags in the hand, and when anybody is speaking, after 5 minutes he will show the green flag and note down the time. At 6 minutes show the yellow flag. At 7 minutes show the red flag. Is it difficult? No. But is it difficult? Yes. Why? Because at the beginning of the meeting, the timer will come and explain what is the role. And at the end, he will come and give a presentation. Our first person, Sunflower Eyes, spoke for 6 minutes. His introduction was for 1 minute. His overall body of the speech was for 3.5 minutes. And his conclusion was for 45 seconds. Our second speaker came on we are giving a report. All of us need to learn how to give reports, right? But is it easy to give reports? No. You learn how to give reports by being a timer. You have to tell others what did they do. Is it difficult? No. But is it difficult? Yes. Till you don't do it. The third role is the role as an counter. So a lot of us, when we speak, I'm tired, that's the reason I'm sitting. I'm an old man, right? So I got a chance to sit. Till the time I finish the demonstration, I'll sit. Then I'll again get up. Smart. So the next role is the role of a counter. What does that guy do? Did you notice when people speak, some of your faculties when they speak, they will say, what is the meaning of this? Ante, yeah, their brain is buffing. Video is not coming instantly. That is the work of an counter. The second is, they will use pauses. Suddenly they will talk and, yeah, okay, yeah, come into. Have you seen people doing that? That is known as pauses. Some people do not have pauses like Rajdhani Express. Where is your Rajdhani Express? You know. This guy does not have pause, that's the problem. Some people have too many pauses, that's the problem. And our counter will find those pauses. And the third thing is, our counter will find clutch words. It means you are that person who uses clutch too much in your bike or your car. You're like, so, I want to say that, so, and this is the reason, so, we should do this, so, you should study this. They will be using the same word again. Some of your teachers will say, no, understand, ardhamanda, same thing. Right or wrong, they will keep saying this throughout the class. Did you hear them? That's a clutch word. As a Toastmaster, you learn how to not use clutch word, because after every meeting, one Pantulu will come with a report and say, Babu Joy, you used 5 clutch words today. You used and 25 times, so 5 times, for 5 times, and understand 27 times. If you use a clutch word, you will get bamboo in the meeting only. In front of everybody, this guy will tell you. If you play this role, what happens is, you learn to not use it. And when someone gives you feedback, you learn again not to use that. Is it helpful? Yes. Have you ever seen me using one clutch word? One filler, one arm? No, because I'm a Toastmaster from 6 years. My language is super clean. That's what Toastmaster does. The third one is a grammarian. Now this guy will come and check your grammar. All of us have grammar problems, right? So there is one person designated in every meeting to check your grammar. We call him the grammarian. You can also play this role, but ideally I would advise you to pick up a faculty or someone who's a little bit more experienced and better in English. Ask that person to do it. You can also do it later. Everything is scientifically designed that when you come on the stage, you know how to connect with people, you know how to interact with people, you know how to manage your time, you know how to not do you know how to use proper language. When all this is done, we ask you to take the next role. Table topic speaker. Now what is a table topic speaker? We just call someone randomly on the stage and ask them to speak on any topic. And what is the topic? Butterflies. Yeah, वो शुरू हो गया उधर देखो छोटा भी. Good. So you will be getting 2 minutes to speak on a random topic. You have to speak minimum 1 minute on that topic. Is it easy? No. Is it difficult? No. First time it is tough. When the first time I went to a meeting, my first meeting, the overaction fellow has a bag. He asked me to put my hand in the bag. I put my hand in the bag and a knife came. I pulled the knife out. He said, your topic is knife. And he goes off. And I'm like, eh? I'm a poet, so with knife I could connect my wife. So I said, I have a knife in my life and the name of the knife is my wife. And this knife is in my life for many years, and because of this knife, I am almost dead, and I could not speak for 1 minute, even though I am an overaction fellow. Still I spoke for 45 seconds and I went off. I got disqualified. And I was already a public speaker from 6-7 years then. The next person came, he got a ball, and then he has to speak on ball. Next one came, he got a phone. Then you get different topics, anything. You have to be creative on the stage and talk. This you learn from table topic speaker. Once you have played this role, it's usually a good thing to become a speaker or a prepared speaker. Now, you will pull your manual from Toastmasters, get a project and give a project for 7 minutes. So you need to come on the stage and speak for 7 minutes about yourself. Is it easy? If I ask you to speak about your friend, you can speak for 30 minutes. If about your faculty, 1 hour. If I ask you to speak about your college, 5 hours. All bad things you can talk. Your favorite movie star, 10 hours. But if I ask you to speak about yourself, most of you will not be able to speak for 1 minute also. Because the one person about whom we know nothing is us. We know about everybody on the planet except us. Such a tragedy. In Toastmasters, the first project is discover yourself. We call it icebreaker. You will come on the stage and present yourself in an interesting way to everybody. My topic was from where am I? That was my topic. So my opening was, I was born in Meghalaya. My birth certificate is from Meghalaya. I did my schooling from Assam. My school certificates are from Assam. My caste certificate and my family certificate and my permanent address is in Punjab. And my Aadhaar card, my PAN card and my passport are from Hyderabad. So from where am I? In whichever state I go, they say you are Bahiramangu, you are from outside. When I go to Assam, they say you are not an Assamese. When I go to Punjab, they say you are not a Punjabi. When I go to Meghalaya, they say you are not a Khasi. And when I come to Hyderabad, they say you are not a Telugu wala. So shall I go and stay in Pakistan? This was my speech. I am introducing myself to everybody. You are laughing, right? It's a tragedy in my life. From where am I only don't know. When I applied for passport, they called me. You come here first. What is this? How can you study in 6 different states? I said, my dad was in army. How can you be born in one state, permanent resident in one state? How? I said, that is my hometown, this is my birthplace. And now why are you applying for, if you look at my passport, my birthplace is Shillong. Took 2 months to give me passport. They were thinking I'm a terrorist. Northeast also terrorist, Punjab also terrorist. Hyderabad, upcoming terrorist hub. So, I spoke this in my first speech. It's funny, right? I never knew this about me till the time I became a Toastmaster. Once I became a Toastmaster, mentor sat with me and told me, tell me something about yourself. I told him and he helped me write this speech. And when I spoke, I became the best speaker in the first speech itself, where everybody was like, yay, funny guy, funny. I only know I had loose motions before the speech because I was going on the stage. It is so difficult. So now when you go on the stage, from here, all these roles, something interesting happens. First, what is this? Each and every one of you get a mentor. And who's a mentor? Your mentor can be from TCS, Wipro, any of those companies, or it can be me. I will usually not take you because in your club only I am a grand mentor. Some of your mentees, mentor I am. Like Subhash's mentor is my mentee's mentee. So I am a super grandfather in Toastmasters. So usually I will not be your mentor anyway. But you will get a mentor from one of those companies. So before you go on the stage, you will have a call with your mentor. Sir, tomorrow I am playing the role of a timer. What should I do? And this Pantulu will sit with you for next half an hour and explain you the role. This is exactly what you should do on the stage. Tomorrow I have a speech, sir. What should I do? Tomorrow I have a speech, ma'am. What should I do? This person is already a Toastmaster from 1 to 2 years. So they tell you what to do. Now, you go in a meeting and do it. And when you give the speech or the presentation, someone will evaluate you or give you feedback. What is that? Mosquito came to the room. You are having gas. It's okay, we don't need the mic. My throat is okay. Imagine, before you come on the stage, someone will tell you what to do. Okay? Then you come on the stage, you do the presentation. After the presentation, someone will tell you, Babu, this is the good things that you do and this is the things that you need to improve. Once you take this, you go back to your mentor again. And tell, today I went on the stage and this is the feedback that I got. What should I do in the next project? Your mentor will again tell you, great job. These are the good things that you found about yourself. These are the bad things about you. Let's try to reduce the bad things. Once he gives you feedback, you again go back on the stage. And again someone else will give you feedback. Today you have done these good things and today you have done these bad things. So in the next meeting, I would like you to reduce this. Again, you will go back to your mentor. So we do not leave you. It's an MEM process. First you get mentored, You will always be taught what to do on the stage. You do it on the stage and someone will tell you if it is good or bad. Again someone will tell you what to do in the next meeting. Interesting? But there is no trainer business. Nobody will teach you how to do it. It is no classroom session in Toastmasters. You have to do it and learn it. Skill, no knowledge. Simple? AC came. So you can have good breath now. Less oxygen in the room. He's controlling. Can't open his mouth because I started looking that side. Now you can open your mouth. So once you have given this presentation, now I will need the mic because AC is on. Please turn on. Ask you to do an evaluator's role. What is an evaluator's role? Now one of your friends will come on the stage and give a speech and you will give feedback to that person. How was your speech? Interesting? When you give feedback, you learn more. Because when you give feedback, you will also know that this is the thing that I am supposed to do, I am not supposed to do. So in all of these, you are actually learning public speaking and presentation in everything that you do. Other than this, there is a role of a listener. You have to sit in the whole meeting, listen and then do quiz at the end of the meeting to everybody. Then above all this, there is general evaluator. Someone who will give feedback to everybody in this room. And a standard meeting in Toastmasters will happen like this. Every small thing that you do in Toastmasters will teach you how to be a sharp speaker on the stage. That's the reason if you look at any Toastmaster who's more than 2 to 3 years old, when they come on the stage, they are like super sharp. They will just cut you when they stand on the stage. You want to be a speaker like that? It's a good place to join. And in a college, having a Toastmasters club is one of the best things to do. How do you benefit now? Let's go to this particular question. How do you think you will benefit from this? It helps you in any way? How do you think it helps you?
Obviously, clearly.
Yes. To understand what others are saying clearly, that's one part. Other than that?
You can survive at any different stages.
Thank you. You can survive anywhere you want. If you are a good, please remember, people will see your talent later. First they will see how do you speak. People will see everything later. First and foremost is how are you communicating with people around you. Joy is a very big influencer. The answer is yes and no. Because more than 50% are Toastmasters only. And who are these guys? All corporate HRs of big companies, because most corporate HRs are Toastmasters. If you have to send a friendship request to, for example, on LinkedIn, she is the HR of IBM. And if you have to directly send a friendship request to her, do you think you can do that on LinkedIn? No. Because she is not your first or second connection. If this lady is my first connection, because I am a student of KIET and she is a faculty of KIET who has a friend in IBM, this girl. If me and your faculty are connected and she is a second connection, I can send her a friend's request. Did you get the logic?
Yes.
On LinkedIn, we have first connection, second connection, third connection. First connection is my direct friends. Second connection is my friends' friends. And third connection is people from the same community who are not my first and second friends. It means anybody from Kakinada is your third connection. Anybody from KIET is your third connection. If you don't have a common friend. If you have a common friend, second connection. That's the algorithm of LinkedIn. If you want to connect with all the corporate HRs, what should you do? You should connect with someone who already knows all the corporate HR, somebody like me or any of the big Toastmasters or maybe RK sir. How many of you have RK sir as your friend on LinkedIn? Do you know when you send a friendship request to RK sir on LinkedIn, what will happen? All the HRs who came to your college from the last 15 years, RK sir is their friend on LinkedIn. All of them you can send friendship requests directly as a KIET student. Because you're RK sir's friend. Do you know how powerful that platform is? If you send a friendship request to me, Joy, most of those HRs are also my friends. And if you have two common friends, RK and Joy, that person, when he opens, you say, who's this person? Common friend RK. Common friend Joy. I know both these guys. Okay, I can accept. If you don't, don't see you as a common friend, who's this person? I don't know. Which college? Light look, disconnect. You can never send friendship request to that person again. Because you will be blocked. LinkedIn has a different algorithm. It's not Facebook. It is so easy to get a job today, but most of you will never use this platform. Because why? You are busy with Snapchats, Instagram and Facebook. All these three are not for engineers. It is for influencers. You want to be an influencer? Be on all those three platforms. But you want to be a software engineer, data scientist, and want to do anything career, you have to be on LinkedIn. If you are not on LinkedIn, you don't exist professionally. If you don't have an Instagram and a Facebook account, you don't exist socially. You are not a social human being. You are not a professional human being without LinkedIn. And sadly, none of you are on LinkedIn. God bless you. Now the good part is, most of the Toastmasters are on LinkedIn. The moment you say you are a Toastmaster and you send a friend, anybody who's a Toastmaster across the universe is directly your second connection. Did you understand the logic? The moment you send them a friendship request, every Toastmaster out of respect will accept a Toastmaster. He might be an IBM HR or a Microsoft CEO, it does not matter. If he's a Toastmaster, you are a Toastmaster, send friendship request, 99.9% they will accept it. Because there is a common thread in between both of you, Toastmasters. This is where you can build your profile. You want to start a business, most of the business people are also Toastmasters. Connect with the right people. All the people who are designing software, programmers, most of them are Toastmasters. Just connect with them online. Do you need your company to, college to provide you job? No. You will directly find a job online only. Do you know the good point? Imagine one of my, anybody, we will pick these girls. What's your name, ma'am? Devi. Devi, correct? Imagine Devi is a friend of 10 TCS Toastmasters. She wants to apply for TCS. Do you think one of these 10 TCS employees will give her a reference? Yes. Do you know what happens when you get a reference from a TCS employee? Your getting into the job becomes 50% more easy. And it is Devi's chances of getting into TCS is double than all of you. Why? Because she knows at least 10 people from TCS. How? Because she is a Toastmaster and all of them are Toastmasters. But you will not do this. Why? Because LinkedIn is boring, no? No beautiful girls will put photographs there. What should you do next? Other benefit, you can go to any of these offices and attend their meetings. You can go to any of their digital meetings and offline meetings in any country, any university, any organization, in a Toastmasters meeting only. KIOT, right? If you, in KIOT, if you are a Toastmaster, you can enter into any of those corporate meetings directly. You can take your friends also because you are a Toastmaster. No one self will be allowed inside. I have been to every big corporate in Hyderabad and Mumbai and Pune because of this Toastmasters. Nobody can stop me. I am unstoppable. Like Musk will say, no? Last, what should you do next? One of the things I would like you to do is, before you even make up your mind, some request to all of you, you should attend at least 2 to 3 Toastmasters meetings live and understand the process, what happens. And once you understand the process, I spoke to RK sir. I said in the morning, I asked people in my class, are you genuinely interested in Toastmasters? Around 7 of them said no. And I am telling you, if anybody is not interested, do not push them into Toastmasters. He said, okay sir, I will respect what you say. So if you genuinely are not interested, tell to RK sir, I am not interested. We will get you out and we will replace you with somebody else who is interested, okay? No pressure on any one of you. Koi force nahi hai. Because Toastmaster is a self-learning platform. It works for people who work. When you are not interested, what will you do? Because of you, your friends will also not do anything, and we don't want that. Now, things that you need to do, at least attend 2 meetings quickly within the next 1 to 2 weeks. Second, when you are getting your 10 members team, You will all have to connect with me, and we have to do at least 2 to 3 sessions in helping you understand how to teach your friends. You're going to teach them, right? How are you going to teach them when you don't know how to teach them? So I will be personally, you already have someone who's working with you, that's my phone. 2 to 3 live workshops with me that we will do together. I will chalk out a plan with RK sir. We will do it on Zoom most probably, or I will be personally coming to KIET to do that. I don't know how that is going to happen. How you are going to do that, I don't know. You already have some faculty who's helping you with this, I know that. So it's an initiative by them. If you think that you can learn everything from them, do not connect with me. I will ask for you to remove this particular step, it's not needed. But I'll always be there if you need any help on understanding how to teach. I will help you personally to do that, okay? I am a facilitator, I help trainers how to teach. In most colleges, I teach the faculty how to teach. So I will do that for you also, because you are almost equal to faculty now, right? What's the time? 2:24. We'll move to the last concept of the day, because we need to finish quickly. What is this? This is where the magic happens for any one of you. Green dress girl, stop chatting, put the phone away. She is naughty, seriously naughty. Okay, just focus. Everything in your life happens there. Your success, your failure, your future depends on this. If you are that one person who's filled with positive thoughts, the outcome will be by default positive. You can't change it. That's the reason I said law of attraction is super important. If you are one of those persons filled with negativity about you, you will have negative outcome. I would like all of you to close your eyes and not sleep. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Daichesi, eyes closed చేయండి. తెలుగు बोलना पड़ता है because you guys are. Close your eyes, man. Camera guy also can close your eyes. I want you to imagine 2 good things about you, or at least some good things about you, no number, and all the bad things about you that you feel are, what are the good things about you and what are the bad things about you? What are the best things about you and what are the worst things about you? What is it that makes you awesome? And what is it that makes you not good for anything? Think. Take 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you can open your eyes, and if you find your neighbor's eyes closed, just slap them because they would have slept. Sunflower eyes done? Very fast. Done? Naughty girl, eyes open, don't sleep. Naughty girl's neighbor, you too. Okay, everybody back? Okay, now, how many of you saw more good things about yourself and less bad things about yourself? Good. How many of you saw more bad things about yourself and less good things about yourself? And how many of you saw equal both? And how many of you didn't see anything? You were looking at some actress's face. What were you looking at? Mushroom haircut? Come on, na? Just guessing. Okay, what did you see? What are the good points about you? No, this one. Okay.
And
You're creative. That's the good thing about you. Second,
helping.
you're helping. Good. Negative.
And being friendly with my friends.
Friendly. 3 good things. Okay. Negative.
I think there is no need to.
No negative.
No need to.
That's very nice. Good. Sit. Let's go to someone else. Let's go to this guy. He didn't speak. Since morning you didn't speak, you know? Okay, now speak. Positives? You have good?
Friends.
Friends. So they are good. No, what is good in you? Okay, sorry. Okay. Next. Helping nature. Okay, very nice. And bad things? That is not a bad thing. Anybody who got more negatives and less positive? There are some of you who lifted your hands. Okay. So whenever we ask you to think positive about yourself, most of you will think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is not coming only, but struggling very hard. Okay, 6 good things in me. Yay. 7th, not coming, sir. Okay, think negative about you. 1, 2, this also 3, this also 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, more 5, more 15. Wow. I think no, one more, 16. Negative is so easy to find, right? But positive is so difficult to find. And most of us have that problem. Why do we have that? Hey, good socks guy, you are on good socks guy. You are sleeping or thinking or what are you doing?
Bodhi.
What is his name? Bodhi. Not that fellow. Shivamani. Okay. Shivamani is the famous drummer. You know that? Percussionist. He came to Hyderabad once and I met him. He can play music out of everything on the planet. He's in the lift and to the lift and I'm like, who makes sound in the lift? That fellow is making sound in the lift also. I told you, I was selling clothes in Shopper Stop. At that time, Shivamani came to our store to play music. And I was just escorting him. Some staff guys will be with them, no? So I was lucky. I met a lot of actors and actresses there. One of my favorite is Ram Gopal Verma. Yeah, he will just sit and on his mobile. Heroes, that time I was new, young, so I didn't know hero. They will come, whatever they want to buy, they will buy. He will just look at them. Khatam, only this. He will never look at the bill also. And in the end, he will assistant will pay the bill and he'll go. No talking. He will only come and sit and only look at people like this. If you ask him, you need some help, he'll look at us like this, but dog. That expression he will give, Mother. Shivamani, you send me back to my sales days. Okay, focus here, don't sleep. So most of us have a habit of thinking too much negative about us. Now let's see what happens when you think negative about you. Please remember, your thoughts have the power to influence your emotions or feelings. Anybody over here who lost a dear one, maybe a parent or a brother, sister or a grandmother recently? I want you to remember that. Or a friend who died. I want you to think about that person. How do you feel? Sad? Okay. And let's go to this side. Find out one of the most, when someone told you that you are the most amazing person on the planet. Anybody said that like that to any one of you? Or someone just was like, I'm a big fan of you. They said something good to you. Nobody said anything good to any one of you. Okay. Who said what to you?
My best friend said.
What did he say? Or what? Told him that he's a creative person. This fellow got a thought. I am a creative person. What is the feeling which came out of it? I am great. Automatically. Correct? When my friend over there lost someone, what is the thought that came to his mind? I lost someone important. I wish I could spend some more time with that person. What did he feel? Sad. Your feelings are directly connected to your thoughts. Did you notice when you are watching a comedy movie, suddenly you are happy, yee-haw, like monkey will be jumping and laughing. And when you are watching a horror movie, how is their emotion feeling at that time? And when you are watching an action movie, all the boys will watch Tom Cruise movie and then they will sit on a Luna and think they are driving a Harley Davidson. Oh, they will do. Have you seen that feeling? Your feeling will suddenly change. When you watch your favorite actor's movie, you will come out of the showroom doing like this only. I know. So your thoughts have the power to influence your feelings. Please remember that. If you consistently think negative about yourself, your feelings will automatically be negative. If you consistently put positive thoughts in you, your feelings will automatically be positive about you. What are the thoughts that you have about yourself? How many bad thoughts do you have about yourself? Only you know. The reason why you behave like that is because you think like that. The secret is not anywhere else, it's here. If you can change the way you think, you can change the way you feel about yourself. Many of you do not feel confident. Why? Because you tell to yourself, chala kashtam. You think that it is difficult, you feel it is difficult. And when I ask some of you to come on the stage, you think, this is easy. The moment you think it is easy, you feel confident. Confidence is a feeling. Nervousness and shy is a feeling. And you can change that feeling with your thoughts. You don't want to do anything, it's a feeling. Laziness is a feeling. You want to change it? Change this. Your feelings become your words. Words that you tell to yourself and tell to the world. What is that you tell to yourself about yourself? When you stand in front of a mirror or when you talk to your friends, what do you tell to the world about you? Are your words. Do you say great things about yourself or do you say bad things about yourself? These words are an outcome of the feelings that you have. Have you ever thought? We keep telling to ourselves, I'm good for nothing. I wish I could do that. I'm a bad person. I'm not a good friend person. You say that. Why do you say that? Because you have those feelings about yourself. Why? Because you have negative thoughts about yourself. Your words, if you don't check the words that you have for yourself, your words will become your actions. If you tell that you are not confident, what will be the action? You will not come on the stage. If you tell that I am confident, you will come on the stage. Action different. Many of you are trying to change your action. You cannot change your action if you don't change your words. You can't change your words if you can't change your feelings. You can't change your feelings if you don't change your thoughts. Your actions will become your behavior or your character. Nervous fellow, confident fellow, oversmart fellow. Why oversmart? Because all actions are oversmart. Why shy? Because all actions are nervous. Your character will become your actions will become your destiny is in your thoughts. Have you ever thought like that? You want to change your destiny, you will have to start working on your character. To change your character, you will have to change your habits. And what are those amazing habits you have? Only you know. You want to change these habits, you will have to change your actions. You want to change these actions, you will have to change your words. You want to change your words, change your feelings. You want to change your feelings, change your thoughts. I'll make your life more simple to make you understand. We'll use the boys example over here. You can turn it off if it is on. Whenever you come to a meeting, they will say you words. This is amazing about you. This is great about you. This is the positive things about you. You never thought these are your positive points, but Toastmasters will say this to you. Anybody who's a Toastmaster will anybody has given you positive feedback? What did they say about you? They will change your words to positive words. That's a rule of Toastmaster. We will tell you one negative, but three positive. In every meeting, we'll tell you 3 more positive. It's my job to find positive in you as a Toastmaster. And at the end of 10th meeting, I would have told you 30 positive things about you. If you have heard 30 positive things about you, how will be your feeling about yourself? I think I'm not useless. How will be your thoughts? I think I can do. So this goes this way, and then the change happens. This is how the magic of Toastmasters work. It's a psychological way the entire process is designed. You want to transform your life 360 degrees psychologically. This is the formula with which you can do that. And in Toastmasters, we follow this formula. Imagine in our real life, our families, friends, what are the words they tell you? Chatta fellow, useless fellow, dunga fellow, all negative words they're telling us. If people are always telling you negative words, some of our parents do that, right? Every time negative words, faculties, every time negative words. What do? They make you doubt yourself. Your thoughts are, because they are saying negative, your feeling to yourself is negative. And when your feeling is negative, your thoughts are negative, you can never be successful in life. They just killed your destiny. But in Toastmasters, we don't do that. We work the other way around. Even though you are the most useless person on this planet, we will still clap hands and find one good thing in you and tell you in front of 10 people, naughty girl, the amazing thing about you is that when you focus, you really focus. And when she likes something, nothing on the planet can distract her. Even if this building falls, she will still be listening to me if the point is good. And that's the strength of the naughty girl there. And you have that strength, I mean it. But when the topic is not interested, God bless. Even if nothing happens, she will not listen. Mar tu jaake, nahi sunna mujhe. So everybody has our own strengths and weaknesses, right? In Toastmasters, we highlight them. And that is where the real awesome thing happens, okay? It's 2:44. I will not pick a new concept. Anybody has, you can turn it off if you are turning it on. Anybody has